Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Sean's Whimsical Winter Journey. A special bedtime story for Sean. Once upon a time, in a small, cozy house surrounded by snowy fields, lived a curious and adventurous little girl named Sean. Sean loved winter, especially when the snow covered everything like a blanket of magic. Every day, she would bundle up in her warmest clothes and explore the winter wonderland right outside her doorstep. But one day, as the first snowflakes fell from the sky, Sean's excitement was replaced with a feeling of disappointment. She had heard about all the fun her friends were having outside, like making snowmen and sledding down the hills. But there was one thing Sean couldn't do that her friends could: hibernate. You see, all her friends were animals, and they were getting ready for a long winter's nap. Lisa, the friendly bunny, told Sean about the icicles that would decorate the chicken coop. Tom, the clever squirrel, spoke of the slippery ice on the pond. And Hedgie, the sleepy hedgehog, mentioned the adventures he would miss while curled up in his burrow. As Sean listened to their tales, her eyes grew wide with wonder. She didn't want to miss out on all the snowy fun and magic. So, she made up her mind she would stay awake and experience winter like never before. With a determined spirit, Sean put on her coziest hat, mittens, and winter boots. She stepped outside into the chilly air, feeling the snowflakes tickling her nose. The world transformed into a snowy paradise, with twinkling snowflakes falling all around her. Sean danced and twirled through the snow, making snow angels and building the most magnificent snow fort. She giggled as the snowflakes brushed against her cheeks, leaving a trail of icy kisses. But as the day went on, the snowfall turned into a snowstorm, making it harder for Sean to see and feel the magic. Just as Sean was about to give up and head back home, she heard a soft sound coming from a nearby bush. She crept closer and discovered Hedgie, the little hedgehog from Lisa's stories, huddled and shivering in the snow. Hedgie had ventured out of his burrow but had gotten lost in the swirling snowstorm. Without a second thought, Sean scooped up Hedgie and cradled him in her warm arms. She carefully guided him back to her house, where they found shelter from the wintry storm. Inside, they sat by the crackling fireplace, sipping hot cocoa and watching the snowflakes dance outside the window. As the storm raged on, Sean and Hedgie became the best of friends. They laughed and played, sharing stories of their winter adventures. Sean showed Hedgie all the wonders of winter from inside her cozy home, like the icicles glistening in the sunlight and the birds leaving tiny footprints on the snowy ground. When the storm finally passed, Sean knew it was time to say goodbye to her new friend. She bundled Hedgie up in a soft blanket and gently placed him near his burrow, where he could continue his winter sleep. As Sean watched Hedgie curl up, she realized that sometimes, experiencing the magic of winter together with loved ones was just as wonderful as running and playing outside. Sean knew she had made a special connection with Hedgie, and they would cherish their memories forever. With a warm heart and a smile on her face, Sean looked out at the glistening snow and whispered a thank you to the winter sky. She knew that even though she didn't hibernate like her animal friends, the snow would always bring joy and magic to her world. And as Sean settled into bed that night, she fell into a peaceful sleep, knowing that tomorrow the snow would be waiting for her, ready to create more winter adventures. The snowy magic would always be there, just like the bond she had formed with Hedgie. And so, Sean dreamed of snowy landscapes and friendly animals, ready to embark on new adventures together every winter season. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.